Okay.
I love this intro, bro. I should have made this beat.
What's going on?
Yo no sé qué viene mañana. Yo siempre vivo el momento. A los aires los dejamos. La envidia mata a fuego lento. Hablo con Dios, siempre le pido que me enseñe mis enemigos. Yo tengo el corazón herido, aunque me tiren sobrevivo. La vida es diferente de este lado, tú me entiendes. We ain't talking money, ese lenguaje no se entiende. Mucho bla bla bla, pero nunca dicen nada. Mala vibra me persiguen, nunca me van a llegar. Tengo un flow veterano. Este año acabamos con el verano. Y saben que siempre ando con mi equipo. Problema tuyo no lo necesito. Ey, ey. You know that it's in it for the beat. We come from the street, we bringing nothing but the heat. Ey. Ella quiere que le dé ahora. ¿Dónde estaba ella cuando yo estaba en la olla? Ey. Ahora van a decir que ellos estaban pa' mí cuando yo sé que no. Ahora van a decir que ellos estaban pa' mí.
That's
Yo
one
no sé
take.
qué
That's one
viene
take.
mañana. Yo siempre vivo el momento. A los aires los dejamos. La envidia mata a fuego lento. Hablo con Dios, siempre le pido que me enseñe mis enemigos. Yo tengo el corazón herido, aunque me tiren sobrevivo.
It's one take in it, too. One take.
That boy, nice. It's just a regular podcast. I messed up the intro again. I'm missing my brother Rem. Shout out Rem real quick. Even when he not here, he here. The essence remains. All right. As always, it's just a regular podcast. You already know who it is. It's AOC laughing loudly, and we have a very, 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 very special guest. To the left of me, the right of y'all, we got.
Name again? Nah. How's it going, everybody? First of all, this is way overdue. You know?
Way overdue.
All right, so let me get straight to it. I'm Xave, a.k.a. Xave's the man, a.k.a. Xave's the man with the fan, with the plan. As a matter of fact, this guy's here with his gang. As a matter of fact, who's missing over here is Ramon. He's the man, too.
There you go. Okay. It's Big Bro Xavier. And to the right of me, the left of y'all, we got.
En Nef de este lado, entregado como siempre, mi gente. Y esta noche tenemos a Xave tu papi.
We will get into all that. But before we do that, before you try to copy our lyrics or take our stuff, take our beats or anything, we got the
Lawyer!
and any wild-ish, which we should have this sound just permanently pressed for this man. Gets a whoa! Let's start the show. Sorry for tripping at the beginning.
Yeah, I think you should leave that button easily accessible for you.
Yeah. Let me leave that ready. You see?
That's like, what you call speed dial.
Yeah. We're gonna put it on the favorites.
Xavi's like a permanent whoa!
AKA Xavi, AKA X Beast the Monster, AKA the permanent whoa.
You already.
Hey, yo, Xavi, how you feeling today, man?
I'm feeling good, but
You happy to be here?
oh, absolutely. I'm always happy. I'm happy to wake up. Look,
Why do you think this was overdue? First question. Sorry.
Ooh.
Hey,
you guys aren't 60.
Hey, not wasted.
You guys are 60 episode and above. You know what I'm saying? That means
This 6'3",
that means I missed 62 times of the invites.
Ooh, damn.
So that being said, before we even start, I got actually a little gift for you guys.
What?
Gift for us?
Yeah. Hold on.
Okay.
Oh, we getting appreciation?
We're getting props.
We must be doing something right.
Man, we getting props.
So for the first time,
Uh-huh.
you guys are gonna see special limited edition, summer edition, JURP drinks.
What time? Good luck. I appreciate you, bro. Get him right here. Get him.
With the nutritional facts in the bag, though. Oh my god.
Read the nutritional facts for them.
Yo.
You want me to read it off? You got it.
Yeah, now you got it, bro. Go ahead.
All right. Total satisfaction, passion, 100%. Happiness, 100%. Creativity, 100%. Wonder, 100%. Self-esteem, 100%. Integrity, 100%. Empathy, 100%. Patience, 0. Nah, I'm playing. 100%. Relationships, 100%. Rest, 100%. Fitness.
Wait. That's only for NF and Ramon.
Okay. Yeah. Fitness. The facts shown this way only apply to NF and Ramon. 100%.
The fine print.
Taking action, 100% JURP product.
Let's
Hold on.
go.
You got a logo?
Stop
man.
playing, bro. Stop playing, bro.
Yo, you did this in a day, bro. Yo, I appreciate you. Hey,
It's the thought that counts, right?
Hell yeah, it's the thought that counts. Shout out Drake.
Lawyer!
Oh no! See, you told me to have that ready. I must. We need that so they don't copyright.
We gotta make sure they know.
Shout out Xave, Drink.
Yo, bro. Thank you.
Special.
Thank you, bro.
I appreciate you. I appreciate
for
you.
sure.
Got
bro.
Ramon's, tucked over there, but he
He gonna need it to help him with the lack of sleep in a little bit.
Oh, absolutely.
He gonna need that patience too.
And I think you got lessons for that man.
I got books after books after books after books. How many kids I got already?
Like 8.
Yeah, so I got 8 books.
Minimum.
Yeah.
So
Per kid you learn.
yeah, 1 thing, 2 thing, 3 thing. You're a master, man. You got a PhD. Yeah. Okay, Xave. So let's get a little bit into who you are. Matter of fact, I should give you the floor. Tell the people who you are.
I'm X Beast the Monster. Holla at me. I'm the greatness of all at everything. I'm a comedian. I'm an artist. I love to draw. I love to have fun in life, lift. I'm nice at everything.
Show them the guns.
Man, nice. It's deflated. You know what I mean? Right now, it's deflated.
Word up. I think I get most of my or my comedy side in English, I should say, was launched forward when I first moved here from living with you, and we got the same sense of humor, but you follow me in my weirdness, or I should say I follow you at this point. Yeah.
The only thing we don't have in common is that
I'm so special. I'm so special. Now go ahead.
Exactly. That you like more anime than I do, and you like more like let's say like Star Wars and
no.
Sci-fi.
Yeah, no, those are things we like, or I like as far as content that I watch. But our sense of humor, I think it's the same.
Absolutely. As a matter of fact, people like it's the same person.
Yeah, basically, in that regard, to the point where when we would go out on our drunk escapades.
I ain't talking about.
Drunk
I don't know.
escapades.
I don't know what you're talking about either. By the way, cheers! I'm about to crack this right now, man.
Wait,
this is
aside from the positive things that are on there, is there any liquor in here?
I don't talking about.
that means yes.
I
know, that's why I had yours top. Like not open.
Okay.
I know you have your little.
That's fine. Drink your water, bro.
Yeah, right.
You have your little, bro.
No, you're not forced to do anything.
I'm gonna save it for a rainy day.
Hey, that's cool.
I got some days left. I gotta conquer still, but
Absolutely.
bro, much appreciated. This means
for
a
sure,
lot,
bro. This
For
means a
real.
lot.
This means a lot.
You and I
By the way.
I'm gonna be honest. Super honest. So funny. I actually bought cups, coffee cups.
Mm-hmm.
Went straight all out with it, right?
Yeah.
And the thing I didn't realize, right, that the cup I bought was like a cone shape, right? And this was like busting my chops to try to put the label on it.
Oh yeah.
So I'm like, this is killing me. So I'm like, I'm just gonna go straight for it.
That means even more though,
Yeah.
because you went and bought something else on top of that to pour this into. I appreciate it.
This was extremely creative. I
Yeah.
love our picture on there too.
Yeah,
JURP juice. Contact Xave for your dose.
There you go.
Cheers, boys.
For the books. Cheers.
So another great episode as always. You guys want to crack your waters with me?
I guess, bro. I guess.
Wait. Come closer. For you. Because yours was already open, so I had to do a sound effect for you.
I'm a dick, bro. I open mine and I go, I should have waited till we started the pod.
Reverse thoughts.
This being said, we gotta go for the kill and then behind you.
Go.
Unless you want to hide the bottle in the bag.
Oh yeah. No, we go.
I'm keeping my bottle.
Yeah. We can put it in the bag.
I'm gonna put mine right here for the episode. They're gonna see it.
What you talking about? This JURP juice.
Yeah, that's true.
JURP juice.
So Xave, give the people a little bit of background, where you're from.
Who are you, bro?
You already said the things you like to do, but talk about growing up, just sort of your past.
All right. So what do you mean? Like my city I grew up in and everything?
Yeah, just.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm from New
Who
Brunswick.
is it?
Where is it? From New Brunswick. Grew up in the projects, so defense is on 1,000. I have to learn how to do everything. How to fight, how to defend myself. So I'm not a violent person. I'm a Mr. Peace, right? So one of the ways that I used to basically dodge violence and dodge enemy, whoever had a problem with me, is just by basically making them laugh. It's like, hey, look, I don't want any problems, but I mean, you could, if you want the problem, you want to receive the problem, we could resolve the problem. But I could resolve the problem without having to do any physical altercation, any fighting. So just bust down and make you laugh. Also, this is funny as hell too. When I was younger, I loved art, everything, right? Drawing. And one of the things that I got...
Fuck you.
Yeah. And one of the things that you don't have.
Why he get the fuck you?
Because our family, everybody likes art and is good at it except the black sheep, which is me.
Literally.
As far as painting and drawing and stuff.
Even my 7-year-old could draw better than him. And that's facts.
facts.
I'm not lying.
Yeah.
So, with everything that has to do with art, it is just the whole... Like when it comes to, let's say, art, drawing, painting, comedy, even breakdancing. I used to breakdance when I was from the age of 9 to 15. Windmill, helicopter, head spin, 6 steps, all of that.
We don't know none of those steps.
Yeah,
we know the worm. I see
the worm. Yeah, I did the worm. Matter of fact,
does that ever hurt your head? Doing the spins on the floor. I was wondering.
No, because those are people that like real nice for it. Don't need a scully, but I used to have a scully, or like head slide. Used to wear a scully, because I was always breakdancing inside. But when I did it outside with like my boys and stuff, we did it on a box. Okay. But I'm like, I'm not doing no damn head spin on a box in a corner of the bank. My head start bleeding. I just go to the hospital right there. Right? Like, oh yeah, I had a good time here. But nah, like what move is that? That's the head bleed, not the head spin.
Damn.
But what do you call it? So it was all fun. Like I always like to have fun, And then basketball came along. I was 12 years old, funny as hell. I was 12 years old, because obviously you live in a project, you have to be like always on your feet. You always got to move it. And obviously back in the days, we didn't have any electronics, so there were no Wi-Fi, there's no internet.
You didn't have an iPad?
I was born in 1966, so the world was black and white. We didn't have any colors.
You used to look in black and white.
Yeah, we used to look in black and white. What do you call it? So we always have to like find some type of way to entertain ourselves. So basketball came across. I was 11, 12 years old, and I started hitting my growth spurt. My voice started changing. I'm 13 years old. I'm like, yeah. Once I hit puberty, I'm tall as hell. Everybody was smaller than me. I just stayed that height.
There, I hit him with the.
I swear to God, I thought I was going to go to the NBA. I'm like, yeah, I'm tall as hell. God had other plans.
That's how life worked, right? You wanted it so bad, and your body said nope. Mm-hmm. I had all the hype, and I said, What is basketball?
Guy was like, you can't have all the talent now. You could draw. You know what I mean? You just break down. You got the comedy on it, but you can't get the basketball height with it.
Yeah. Yeah. From I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Such a stupid ass.
Were you already working out when you started growing?
All right. So 12 years old, I'm a go right to that. So at 12 years old, as funny as hell, I had a friend of mine who was 9. He was nice in basketball. He was like had the handles and everything like that. I was so like I had a big like,
Yeah, I remember. I was nice, bro.
that was
Humble.
Yeah, right. So I was always and I'm still to this day. I'm real competitive. So the day we played 1-on-1 and he beat me, he was 9, I was 12, and I'm like 6'2" compared to this freaking 9 years old that was like 2 for 9, right? I'm like, damn, he beat me. Every damn day after that, I always like day and night play basketball. Used to go during the summer. Used to go home like 2 in the morning. Now, to answer your question, as I continue to play basketball, obviously I continue to have competitors. You know, someone who you play me this, play me that. You're not better than me. So when I was 15, I want to say around 15, 16 years old. Around that. I actually in my own basketball court had got bullied. That one time where I knew that if I would have striked, I would have got jumped. So I was like, bully me. You know, there's nothing I can do. You guys are fast as hell, too. You can catch me. Well, I hope you won. That basketball court would be closed, and I would be closed out. You know, lights out for me. But I got bullied. My shoes got taken and thrown on the gate, and yeah, I had to I really got upset. You know, I climbed the gate, got my shoes, and I just walked out. I left on my basketball and everything. I didn't even care. And silly story, so I was 15 years old, just angry, just like I can't believe I let this fool do this to me in front of everybody, especially where I grew up at. I went home, right? And my mom always had in the back of my head, my mom always say, take your Flintstones pills, your vitamins, you're going to grow. I'm like, fuck yeah. And I took my that nasty ass pill.
Like Popeye spinach.
Yeah, exactly. I took like three.
Them things was like chalk, bro.
It was super chalk. After you bite, chalk come out your mouth. So you're supposed to only take 2. I took like 5. I'm like, that's gonna work.
It was Xanax for kids.
Yeah. Steroids, motherfucker. So I started doing push-ups, jumping jacks, and then my brother came in. I was sweating, no shirt off. I'm like, yeah. I swear to God, I thought I was a man that day. I'm like, and that's where it's like it clicked on me. I'm like, I really enjoy being sore. I really enjoy fucking being tired. I really enjoy, and I hate being bullied because I didn't like that feeling. Right. And ever since that day, it's like workout. Even if it wasn't like with weights, it was more like kind of steady pull-ups, push-ups. And then my other brother Tata joined along. He was like, I'm not gonna let you beat me. You know, I don't want you bullying me now either. So we used to like always compete with each other. You know, who could do the most push-ups, who could do the most sit-ups. And it got to a point where we were young as hell, and we do like we'll do push-ups per how many. We didn't even count. We was like what do you call it? Like let's see how much you can do during commercial breaks. So we'll watch, let's say, Pokemon, whatever, or the Jackie Chan cartoon. Remember that?
That's a good challenge.
Yeah, with the talismans.
Yeah, or Yu-Gi-Oh, whatever, right? And during the commercial, we'll just bang it out, and we'll count. So we will have to beat our, like, the next time we get commercial, be like, all right, remember you did 15, now you got to do 17.
Continue where you left off.
Continue when you left off. So eventually, towards the high school era, it's like, all right, you know what? I still like basketball, and I don't like to get bullied. So let's make this both together, basketball and lifting weights. But as I started lifting weights and incorporating like actual heavy weights, I started expanding since I can't increase my
I can't grow up. I'm gonna grow up to the sides.
To the side, right? And I remember I had like monster traps, and my oldest brother was like, "Ew, it looked like you're taking steroids." I'm like, "Hell no, I'm taking protein, all from chicken." You know, I didn't know anything about protein powder. It was just like eating. And I remember I was in a football team and everything, and one of the guys that actually went and became in the NFL. Played in the NFL. Jonathan Casillas. He was like, used to look at me. He was like, "Damn, Hawk, little tank." He was like, "Yo, you got traps like crazy, man." He was like, "Yo, keep working out, keep working out." I like that feeling. It's like you see older people telling you to like,
giving you the green light, like
exactly,
validation.
Exactly, like you know what, I like this. You know, I like people seeing me and looking at me like, "Oh, you a big dog."
Yeah.
When I was little, when I was 15, I was skinny, like I was like looking like you want to feed me 50 cents a month, you know what I'm saying? Feed the hunger. I look like if I turn sideways, I disappear in air. So I was real bony. Like you could see my heartbeat, right? And I'm like, nah, this is disrespectful. I didn't even have a shadow, dog. I was that skinny, right?
God damn!
That shit didn't exist. I was like, damn, this is disgusting. So I used to eat like fucking savages, right? And I just felt bad for my mom's pocket. I'm like, yo, you about to feel it, yo. Because I don't know shit about protein. I don't know nothing. But I just want to get big and just start fucking eating everything. And eventually I just fell in love with the, lifting. You know, obviously I know for a fact that it's like once I became like junior in high school, I'm like, all right, I'm not going to grow anymore. Fuck it. I'm not even going to think about
acceptance
NBA
came.
Yeah. Oh, no. Because I was still dreaming, like, damn, maybe I could still go to the NBA and be small as an NBA player because I was really into that height. Yeah, and to my oldest brothers, both of them, they're like, what do you call it? I want to call them dream
bullies,
cashers.
bro.
No, I want to try to call them dream cashers because you can't dream because they're cash cashing. What you doing? You can't dream like that. So
and for people who are kind of not following along, they are our two oldest brothers. I want to say they've grown.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to shit on them now.
Yeah.
They were very cup half empty type of people, if you're following.
Real pessimistic of.
Yeah, real pessimistic, real cynical about everything was a plan for
How much
something
older
else.
were they than you guys?
6 and 8.
1,000
Exactly.
than me. I'm the youngest, so
6 and 8 years older than you?
Because there's 2 of them.
Okay.
And
so
both
they
of
had
them
more life experience, so they probably had more disappointments
amongst themselves.
to
So
pass it down to you.
exactly.
Yeah.
So the
Tried
fact that they were also in one of those type of people where if they can't do it, you can't either. You know. So
Humans are like that in general.
exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. But they were close to me. So
Yeah.
it's like, damn. So I remember one time I was telling my oldest brother, I'm like, yeah, I can't wait. I want to be like Allen Iverson. I want to go to Georgetown University. I want to do this. I want to do that. Maybe, or D1 school, maybe I can get, scouts looking for me, whatever. It's so beautiful. So I remember he said, I'm sorry, I just had a flashback. I remember he said, you shitted on my dream. Said, listen here, you can't go to D1 because you a stupid motherfucker. Again. He ain't even say about my height. He just said, because you a stupid motherfucker.
I got a hater. But he spared
cold.
you the pain.
He did. He
In
did.
life, you got to take
What pain?
the good.
No,
the pain of knocking on NBA door, being like, look at me. And they're like, all right, peep squeak. Let's just run.
Nah, see, that's also the wrong way to look at it, bro. There's short people in the NBA. There's been short players in the NBA.
His height?
Spud Webb was, I believe, 5'6".
Yeah. And then Muggsy Bogues was 5'4".
Muggsy- yeah, he
Yeah,
was-
you're like 4'10". So what do you do?
Yeah.
No. My point is that you don't do that. You don't
No,
tell
for
somebody
sure.
like that. That's the wrong way to go about it, especially like your family member. You know what I'm saying? Your brother, your little brother.
Yeah.
If anyone has a better chance to do better things or bigger things than you as the older brother should understand that it's your little brother.
Got him and shape him,
this
yeah.
is where I messed up. I won't let him mess up the same way.
Yeah.
I didn't believe, so I wasn't able to do. That doesn't mean I'm going to pass that to you. I'm going to make sure you believe.
Since I
You know
I
what I'm
couldn't
saying?
get there.
That's you speaking super facts. Now, I'm grateful they did that though, because that light up a fire.
Fuel the fire.
That light up a fire in my ass, right? And that put me on my feet. I'm like, because I listened to them. I was like, you know what? I ain't even gonna try, because he said I'm stupid, and I'm like, I'm an average, I'm an average motherfucker. I'm like, why even try, right? And I had, years passed by. I had my kid, my son at a young age, real young age. I think I might have been like 8. And
Wait, what? What?
No, man.
How
Tell
old
the
were you,
actual
man?
age,
Yeah.
bro.
exaggerating. Nah, I was 19, right?
Yeah, he was 19. That's young.
Yeah, and what do you call it?
said 80 years old.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like 8. Same difference, right? Because you still don't know.
Y'all
what
went to
you're
school
doing.
together.
Yeah, exactly. Because you're still a
you're
baby when you're
stupid, bro.
19. Because I'm a stupid motherfucker. I'm so stupid. I'm proving that I'm stupid. You know. Nah. So but prior to that, having my kid and listening to my brother about me being stupid, I always wanted to prove them wrong after that. So anything that I said, it's like you guys always say, speak. So what do you call it? Like manifest.
Manifest what you want.
Speak it into existence.
Speak it into existence.
Exactly, right? So I remember I was 17 years old and I was telling he watches you guys too, so he knows who the hell I'm talking about. And I'm not gonna say his name, but he knows who I'm talking about. So I tell him, I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna get my license when I'm 17. I'm gonna get my car when I'm 17. He looked at me dead in my eyes. He said, "Who the fuck you think we are?" Like,
there's a friend of ours.
no, this is a brother of ours.
Oh, okay.
I'm
okay,
like,
yeah,
Even worse.
I'm like, still, pessimistic.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
I'm like, what? He's like, who the fuck you think you are? You think we're white people? I'm like, what? That doesn't do anything. He said, because they can buy everything, We gotta work for hours. I said, hey, wait a minute. I'm never asked you to buy me this car. I never asked you or mommy or anybody to buy me this car. I'm gonna do it. You ain't gonna do shit. I'm like, you know what? All right, I like that. I use that as motivation. I like that.
That pushed you.
Still up.
Come closer. Come closer. You. Look at my face. I proved you wrong, right, bitch?
Yo.
Yeah, you're funny as hell, bro.
You are hilarious. Like, I knew that. I've known you for long enough to know that you're funny, bro. But, like, having you, like, tell stories like this, it makes much more sense now why he's so funny.
Fuck that.
The thing is that I like to be. I see a lot of details in my stories, but that's because it's like I'm going for that punchline. But sometimes I say too much detail.
Sometimes.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Most of the time.
Sometimes.
Well, let me ask you, since like we're around the topic already, right? As far as like comedy, did you have family or friends in your life before who influenced you growing up, or was it like something that you've learned on your own to be funny like this?
All right, so since I grew up in Puerto Rico, right, as a kid.
I what? No.
Dun, dun, dun.
You didn't know, bro? Now you know.
I forgot.
Then New Jersey adopted you. So for the first, and I'm gonna be honest. So for the first 9 years of the projects, right, within 4 to 5 years, my mom had to work a lot, right? So we couldn't really get out the apartment, right? So it was only me and Tata. And back in the days, we didn't have that many that many channels in our cable. And we had like channel 5, channel 11, and channel
The locals.
the super logo, right?
Yeah,
Basic
yeah.
as hell, right? So we always came
Damn,
across.
bro, you had a TV? That's awesome.
Yeah, but I had the 2 clickers. I had the 2 clickers, and no cable because the antenna, you know what I'm saying? So I had Tata over here.
Just
shout out
hold
to-
it. I'll watch the show. I'll
what
tell
is
you what
what
happens.
is this battle of the broke? Yeah. You're like, damn, bro, you had a TV. Nice.
Yeah, man. shout out to Tata, man.
Yeah, shout out.
Yeah, for holding the antenna for me, right? So
Pause.
pause for holding my antenna. Hey, wait, oh, yo.
That was pushed.
Yeah, we said that. I'm sorry. Go ahead. Tata don't deserve that. He's not here to defend himself and how he held
Can I
it.
get that button?
Whoa!
Oh, my fault.
He don't got it. I got you, bro.
Thank you.
Anyway, I'm listening.
No,
You
I'm
got the
actually
original.
Too late. Exactly, right? Too late, right? So anyways,
I'm so sorry.
we
I'm so
came
sorry.
across
I'm so sorry.
Come on, I can say this.
That
up. That's all, folks.
I got you, bro. I got you. Damn, bro, shut up, bro. Go ahead.
We came across shows like Martin, like the Wayne Brothers. You know what I'm saying? Like
sitcoms.
That's the word I was looking for. So one of the shows that we came across, we're like, damn, that could be us. Is the Wayne Brothers, right? As me and Tata, right? As we talking, right? And I'm like, damn, they funny as hell. And I suck when it comes to remembering their names, but the youngest of the Wayne, right? Marlon, right?
Don't worry, that's not your fault, bro. It's like 80 of them.
It is. But shout out to them because they're all together. And,
no, for sure. Shout out to the whole village, bro.
Exactly. They got a whole town and everything, right? Yo, so anyways, I used to say, hey, Tata, look, you could be like him and I could be like the older brother and we could be like boom, boom, boom. And as we got older, though, our interests started like going our different, our different ways. But he still had his comedy side when he was with me. But then he had like his choice of friends, and then I had my choice of friends. So we didn't really chilled a lot.
Click as much, yeah.
Yeah.
That's where you start separating almost, right?
Exactly. But his comedy was his sense of humor was still there
to this day.
Yeah. When we connect,
that's funny. Bro.
Yeah, when we're together, right? So then, since he went his way and I went my way, it's like, damn, we can't even like join up until I brought my reinforcement, which was Cesar, right? So when I adopted Cesar,
Bro, basically, bro.
That was good transition, though.
So I'm like,
I almost missed it.
Yeah, I found Cesar. I'm like, come here. He climbed on my shoulder and shit like Aladdin and that monkey, right?
Okay.
And
Bro, I was funny when you found me, though. Hold up.
Yeah.
The English wasn't all there.
Yeah.
I would pick it like this.
That's super facts. So once I realized Cesar had that sense of humor, which I'm not gonna lie, I broke it. Yeah. He was a shy little girl, right? And I broke it.
Bro, don't paint me that way, bro.
I'm sorry. A shy little woman. And I broke him. And I broke him, right? And
that was a brave little girl.
He was a brave little girl,
motherfucker.
Yeah. And but sometimes he'll look at me and he'll be like, "This motherfucker don't give a shit."
That's what I learned from you. I learned that for comedy, you gotta sacrifice. Like, you gotta take a hit. It's saying the fucked up thing, and then being okay with knowing, hey, I don't mean this, or I mean a little bit of this, and I blow it up to make it funny, and that's okay. That you don't gotta please everybody. My fault.
Exactly.
I'm going to
No. You're right.
But I 100% learned that from you. Because before it was a fucked up joke in my head. Ha ha, that's funny. Yeah. I would never say that aloud. until we move in together. I'm like, yo, bro, how people ain't punch you in the mouth? Now the working out made sense, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
Because you got cocky so you could talk shit.
Everybody be like,
right?
How dare you?
Yeah. Yes.
Scared, like, let me laugh before he fucks me up.
I'm gonna laugh because he could fuck me up, but that was fucked up.
He's coming for me out. My joke won't even be funny, but they're laughing. I'm like, I'll fuck you up. It's like,
you ain't gonna laugh, man.
Yeah. Nah, but yeah. I mean, obviously, as I got older with my, with my comedy, whatever. I think twice before I say things, because I start, I hold back a lot until I read the room, because it's like
you have influence now. You're a firefighter.
I'm
bro.
a firefighter. Exactly.
You're a firefighter.
I'm a firefighter. So yeah, exactly. That's another thing I forgot to mention. I'm sorry. I'm actually a career firefighter. Currently, obviously. And I'm there. I'm here to save the world. It's not that bad to save 55,000 people that lives in New Brunswick. It's simple.
So humble.
It's why not? It's so easy. It's only 55 people. But yeah, so I have to be like conscious to what I say, like, making sure that I don't break somebody's feelings, because there's a difference like between you offend them, like, how dare you, and they walk away, or break somebody up, I'm gonna sue you, or I'm gonna fight you,
or they gonna kill themselves.
Yeah, exactly.
That's a big deal nowadays. I feel like if you say the wrong thing to the wrong person, unfortunately, they
push
could go
them.
harm themselves.
Exactly.
And that's like a part that you don't have control over.
Exactly.
Because you don't even know if somebody takes something so personal that they go home and they're like, yo, this really affected me. I don't know what to do with the rest of my life. Now you're like,
Exactly. So,
and then you don't even know if that was the reason because I've like,
exactly.
They're not gonna tell you.
They're not gonna tell you. They don't. A lot of people that go through that type of, unfortunately, that go through that type of, that comes across that thought.
It's very hard for them to bring that to light.
Exactly. So, excuse me, I got a lot of that water. So
Can
delicious.
I ask
Liquid
you, just because of that point, how do you feel about the
They're not paying us, Xave. Don't shout them out. All right, shout out.
what was it?
Shout out Liquid
Dave
Death.
Dave Chappelle when he got like attacked on stage. How do you feel about that? Because like,
Oh wait. What? Oh, you're talking about when he canceled from continuing?
No.
Central?
Somebody physically tried to attack him
yeah,
on
on
stage.
they
stage,
speared him on stage. So
Yeah.
that all happened after the Will Smith situation with Chris Rock. So like, my question is, how do you feel about the audience that comes out to watch you as a comedian taking your jokes personal? Because it's one thing if you're bombing on somebody, right? And they take it personal, they go harm themselves. That's kind of like, I don't know. It seems a little cruel. But if you are a comedian and you're on stage and people come out to see you, how do you feel about the audience taking your jokes personal?
All right. So I'm gonna give you a silly example, right? And by answering your question, I'm gonna give this a silly example. The way the audience will take offensive of somebody's joke, like how Dave Chappelle, because everyone should know Dave Chappelle is a prime example of zero fucks
And
given.
I think that's what makes him so funny.
That's what makes them great,
Absolutely,
bro.
right? And there's
That's what makes most of the great comedians great, bro.
Exactly, right? So you knowing that, right? You can't get offended. But that's the same way as, I don't know, I'm just giving you an example. The Rock, right? Let's say you didn't like the way he acted in Fast and the Furious, right? Whatever. You're like, how dare you? I'm gonna kick your ass and throw a shoe at the Rock because you didn't like him fighting with Vin Diesel.
Which I mean, that might warrant you. I mean, having good assurance because he.
But I mean, he's a big guy, of course.
Yeah, no, but I get what you're saying. It's like
why would you get offended?
You're chastising me on content that I'm putting out or a character I'm playing.
Exactly. So you can't get mad at something that you know is bound to happen. It's like now if Will Smith was to start roasting people and be like, oh, I'm not saying that's right for you to go and attack him, but that also will blindside you and be like, wait a minute, I was not expecting you to offend this type of genre of people. I was not expecting Will Smith to crack on transgender or make jokes of this type of people. So yeah, if you get blindsided by a joke by a comedian that doesn't joke like that, then you could get offended, but not to the sense where you want to attack them, because again, it's just words that aren't directly to you as the audience. You know what I'm saying? If you want to take those words that are being said directly
I
towards
think
you.
some comedians do that though. Like Andrew Schultz is one of those comedians that he interacts with like the audience a lot.
Oh no, he points at
And
them.
he points at them, he calls them out, right? So
Because you know what you're getting yourself into.
but that's my whole
There
thing
you go.
too. I feel like you came out to see me, you should expect me to include you in my act.
It's like Cessa one time we went to go see what's his name, Ari Spears, right? And
Yeah.
Stress Factory.
Yeah.
And Cessa, I think, had like a Jamaican net
I had a tank top with different colors.
with different colors, right? And we were sitting front row.
Yeah.
Cessa knew what he was getting into.
That was on
that's
purpose,
dangerous.
That was definitely on
But
purpose.
that's also I don't think that's fair to what we're talking about because you and me have that mentality.
I understand
You
that.
guys are comedians, so
Yeah,
you know how to.
We welcome it.
Yeah.
We invite. Please, let's go.
Let's
You
go.
know?
Let's
Yeah.
go for toe for toe. But it's just like whatever regular shirt. We were sitting in the front, but we knew what we were going to. We knew what dragon we was facing. It's like, all right, we're here, so you know what can happen. It's just like me being a firefighter, right? You go to a house that's on fire. You know the danger that going into this house that's
Right.
Fully structure is ripping. You know that if you go in there, you can't come out. You might not come
Yeah.
out. It's the same thing as
There's a chance, yeah.
It's a chance you might not come out. It's the same thing as a comedian. Dave Chappelle is the same. For an example, you might get roasted.
I'll go further than that and say two things. One, when it's in a comedy setting, because people sometimes get offended off of stuff on the internet. You do a lot of skits. It's not always at a stand-up show, but let's talk about the stand-up show because that's a format we're currently talking about. I think we all make this agreement, right, that this person whose profession is to blow out their opinions or the truth, either or, it doesn't matter. Using wordplay, storytelling, whatever, all the different ways to make somebody laugh or bring about a clever point. I think they're really clever in their wording. Down to when it seems really silly, they still plan that to the punchline made you laugh or whatever.
Exactly.
I think is a unspoken agreement that we have, that we come in this room and it's like, okay, I know the world, we're working towards equality and accepting everybody and this and that, but off of our bad times that we're having, this and that, let's just put all of that aside. Let's go in this little room and let's just say ridiculous shit so we can laugh at it.
Exactly.
Let's just, but we're knowing it. You don't wake up, you're in the room and somebody's roasting you in the middle of the stage. You're going in there. You're agreeing to that unspoken pact of
Wake up like we're on.
unspoken pact of
You know where you at,
saying whatever, right?
Exactly.
The other side of that is, and this is just in general, not just stand up, is people like to take the good and not take the bad. Yep. And in the sense of what we're talking about is this. The same way that you feel entitled to your opinion, and you have a voice, and you do get to say what you're feeling and how you feel, the person next to you gets to decide whether they care about what you're saying or not.
Yeah.
That's one thing. And that's one thing. Then second is people don't have to react to your reaction. They don't. You can also choose to opt out. Because most of the times it's one thing if you're at work and you're sitting in your cubicle, right? You have to sit there. That's where you work at. And a coworker is saying off-color shit, right? And he's next to you, he, she, whatever, whoever it is. And they're offending you, and they're actively offending you. That person's actively offending you. That's one thing.
Yeah.
I agree with your working. You have to sit there. I have to respect your space. Yeah. Being that we work under the same corporation, this, that, whatever, and there's a policy in place, and they wouldn't even have to be a policy. It's just common courtesy to let you do your work to the best of your ability without me being a distraction, whether that distraction is offending you or just taking you off of focus. That's one thing. Another thing is us going into our pocket computers, right? Because that's what it is, a pocket computer. This is a window to the world. Whereas before, you can only see your part of the world where you're actively living or walking on. There's a window to the world, to all perspectives of life. Guess what the beauty of this is, right? And it's kind of the same thing that chains you down to it. You choose which side outside the window you want to look at, which corner. And that corner over there, they're talking about something you don't like. You don't need to go grab your spear and go chase them. You could look this way, bro. Exactly. And there's stuff that you like, that other people like you like, and that other people like you don't tolerate, so they won't talk about that. Stay on this one and be happy. You choose to be offended in a way. When it's through,
that's true.
When it's through the phone, you choose to be offended. You know why you choose to be offended? Yeah. Because rarely is the person calling you, a person, entity, whatever, corporation is calling you out by name.
Yeah, exactly.
And even when you fit in the category they're talking about, you can just turn it the fuck off. Yeah. It doesn't matter. Yeah. Their opinion shouldn't matter. It's not that they're saying something that's offending you. Yeah. It's that you choose to value their opinion over your own about yourself. Because if I know I'm like this, and let's say, okay, I'm a little, I don't like when people talk about, I don't know, my toes. They look crazy. I know they look crazy. Yeah. Right? Right? I'm just saying. Yeah.
They do look crazy.
I'm giving you an example, asshole. They do look crazy though.
Should look like
and
rocks.
I know they look crazy, right? Yeah. My opinion of myself should still be besides how I feel about my toes, I know overall I'm a dope ass person
With fucked up
with
toes.
fucked up toes. That's all right, bro. That's not the end of the world. Someone else starts talking about fucked up toes. Wait, someone else talking about.
Hey, yo, man, shout out to Ala for looking at your fucked up toes.
Shout out my baby.
She ain't seen him yet. He wears socks all the time.
Nah. This how I know she loved
Sweaty
me.
as hell.
This how I know she loved me. She be unbothered by them fucked up toes.
Yo,
To the point where I'm like, dang, you definitely love me. Because if you had these toes, we'd have to renegotiate some things.
She'll look at the bathtub like, who's scratching the tub? That's his toes. Shit look like quarters.
It sound like it sound like I scratch. It sound like Velcro ripping.
Yeah.
I'm like. But look, to my point. If anybody out there is talking about fucked up toes, fuck that. If you're out there talking about AOC's fucked up toes,
Yeah, fact.
right? And I get offended, I'm giving your opinion value.
You're confirming.
It's not about confirming because I might have fucked up toes, but it doesn't matter. Why do I care that you're saying it?
Yeah,
Why
true,
I
true.
shouldn't? It doesn't matter.
Yeah, it's true.
And if it's bothering me, why would I want to stain that? I'm gonna
Exactly.
turn it the fuck off.
Exactly.
But people don't. They choose to be offended.
They choose to defend themselves.
yeah, and then
Unnecessary.
yeah. And it's crazy because
There's got to be some truth to what you're saying that it bothers them or that they take it.
you can still
offensive.
turn it off, even if
Truth-
it's actual.
That's a talent, though,
I
Tessa.
agree. But I mean, like, there's got to be some truth to whatever you're seeing that bothers you
Yeah.
about what they're saying about yourself, right? Because that's when you take it personal. It's like,
Yeah, of course.
oh, how dare you speak about me like that? It's like you're taking it personal.
Yeah.
Therefore, must be some true along those lines.
Yeah, but at that point, there's a bigger problem that fucked up toes is you don't value or love yourself more than your validation goes hand to hand with your acceptance of yourself goes hand to hand with how other people feel about you. That ain't no way to live because it's a cruel world, bro.
It is.
Yeah.
You know, but going towards what you're saying, and same example with your fucked up toes, right? Let's just say, hypothetically speaking, this little boy who also has fucked up toes named Cesar, and is walking around, right, mad like shy about his toes, and everyone's around him is telling, you fucked up toes, you fucked up toes, like, fuck you, and he wants to black it out, right? He just want to shut it off, right?
Yeah.
And he walks away, right? And then the next person's like, God damn, your toes is fucked up. He's like, fuck you, and he walks away, right? And the person next to that comes by him, God damn you, what the fuck you got on your feet? My toes, fuck you. And then he goes home, and his mom and his dad is like,
he need to move.
and his mom and dad like, God damn, that shit came out of me. So then he's like revisiting his life. He's like, I can't live like this with my fucked up toe, and he just fucking take his life.
Okay, that's a scenario.
Yeah.
That's a
Damn, right?
Yeah.
Shit
That's
just
a
got
scenario.
deep.
You feel me?
No, it
Dark creamer.
It did, and then that's a scenario. But in the percentage of people who get offended, how big is the percentage that, and how big is the percentage of people actively seeking out the content to be offended? Which is to my point.
Oh yeah, that's true. So you're looking to want to be offended.
And then they want to make that person. They
So
want to
you're
make that
saying
person.
if you are online,
Yeah.
you shouldn't take offense to things because the content that is offending you, you are looking for.
Exactly.
You're
can choose.
looking to
Yeah.
be offended.
Yeah.
And if
can
you
choose
come
to.
across it without looking for it, you can choose to just not
Just
look at it.
keep swiping, right?
Keep swiping, bro.
Or the other scenario is like real life where you are actually almost physically bullied by your environment, the people
Yeah.
around you. That one's deep too because I feel like you can choose to ignore, but I see the bigger offense in that one because it's more direct, it's more personal, it's
Yeah.
more in contact. So I can see how that can transpire to be something more demeaning to the person.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Or it can be more offensive to like, because it's right there. You're like, I'm no longer looking for the content. I'm no longer able to swipe. You're in my face with it.
Yeah.
So I can see that. It does suck. I do believe that overall, to the original point of the whole question, that if you go see a comedian and they are making fun of you, right? Or they're making fun of your race, your culture, or anything that offends you,
That you fit into, yeah.
you're technically at fault to take offense to it because
Yeah.
you went to the comedy show.
You
The show
seeked
didn't
it
go to
out.
you.
Yeah.
So that's like almost looking for the content online.
There you go.
There you go.
It's
It's
the
more.
equivalent.
You went physically to look for it.
You were like, oh, I'm gonna go get offended.
Yeah.
That's what you did.
Yeah.
Super facts.
So I don't know, but I do believe that this whole thing in the last couple of years with Will Smith did send a bad signal to the comedians that behave in that manner where they interact with the crowd, because the whole thing that happened with Chappelle, which is crazy because you would think Chappelle is a comedian that shouldn't get touched.
Exactly.
But he got speared on stage.
Yeah.
And that to me is crazy. Like, damn, this guy actually like physically touched him.
Yeah.
And, you know, in a way that could have hurt Chappelle. But
He could have. The guy could have even had like a weapon. I think didn't he have a weapon or something like that? Like,
I know he got his
I don't
ass
remember.
beat the fuck up after.
It looked
his
ugly.
face got erased there.
But it could be, bro, it could be a smaller comedian at a smaller venue.
That's
right?
true too. That's true
And
too.
what happens
With
then?
not as much big back.
You know what I'm saying? With no security.
Aziz Ansari, he could. That's how you say his
And
name.
then, no, but I think he meant like small in like fame and
Oh,
and
yeah,
crowd.
yeah.
Like-
not
like
not
a-
a big back and that somebody's gonna be like, oh, he's attacking such and such. Let's go
Yeah.
fight.
Yeah, that's true.
Like,
Or
like,
wait for
um,
him at the outside or something.
Yeah,
That's
anything,
corny.
bro. It could be anything, and it's like you.
Oh,
Wow,
wow.
that is incredible. We are getting kicked out of the park, guys.
Should it be to be continued or what we trying to do?
We'll definitely do a part 2.
Yeah.
Just to keep it short, real quick, we'll just run through it before. Me enseñó el oficial, me canta mi canción. Before. All right, let's just say we have 2 minutes. We're gonna do a rapid round of questions.
Yeah. Go ahead. Go for it.
And then we'll do a full episode. All right, real quick. So
Yes.
So, what is you're a skit man? We'll put in the description your social media.
Correct.
We'll highlight it here. What is your creative process when coming up with skits? Does the thought come from? I'll be precise because we're on the clock.
Yeah, go
Does the joke come up first and then you think of how you would make it, or do you see a location?
Oh no.
Or
Okay. No, exactly. I know exactly how to answer this. So
Yeah.
It's
And
actually,
remember,
yeah,
wrap
exactly.
it
So
up.
it's actually funny. So basically, and I'm gonna go speed mode times X, right?
We done. Slow
we
it down for the
Man,
answer.
that's a good process.
Exactly. Right? So all jokes aside, I'll be laying down and I'm just thinking something. Just let's say I close my eyes and I'm like, yo, this would be funny as hell. I get on my notes and just start jotting it down, and then I start, hyphenating like, oh, I should put this to it. I should put this to it, and then act it out. Sometimes I'm not gonna lie, I've done skits. I'm like, yeah, no, this is not funny, and just let's go to the next one.
That's kind of you have to though.
You do have to.
Trial and error,
process,
yeah.
right?
Exactly. So it's been like I want over 20 fucking skits that I didn't want to put out because I didn't like it.
Yeah.
But it's all about just laying down or just daydreaming or driving and like, oh, that shit'll be funny, and just like, or listen to a radio and be like, no, I could do it better. Or seeing a fucking skit, be like, oh, that shit was corny. Let me remix it to make it better.
All right, perfect. Okay, next one. That's fine. That's also how I think of like stuff like that. Okay, you have an infinite budget, right? You have an infinite budget, infinite amount of money. What's your wildest skit that you could bring on your mind like right now, and who's in that skit? What famous person is in that skit? You could do whatever. Jump out of a plane to do a joke, whatever.
So
What's the wildest skit? And then who's in that skit with you?
Skit being funny or skit being
Funny
like,
skit, yeah.
all right, so I wouldn't know like exactly off the top of my head what kind of skit would be funny, but I would definitely want to like, let's say do a skit with what is his name? Like, damn it.
If you don't know, you don't know.
No, Dave Chappelle and
Fire.
And I forgot the other comedian name, but it's super funny. But anyways,
You don't like them that much.
yeah, exactly.
All right, next one. Lastly, name your favorite book, movie, series, or quote. Favorite book, movie, series, or quote.
Rich Dad Poor Dad. I like that. That's
Book.
a great
That's
book.
it. Fire. Yep.
Yeah.
Fire. I agree.
One of my favorite movies. I just seen it now.
It was one of those, bro.
All right,
No,
all right.
no.
So
What's your favorite movie though?
one of the top 5. It's Sound of Freedom.
Oh,
I gotta check it out.
I watched it. Nah, I'm not gonna say anything.
That's not
about
shit.
it.
Worth
But
it? Absolutely. Then.
Worth it.
Yeah.
Worth it.
Okay, I'm gonna check it out. Where's that on?
No, that's
The
in
movie
theaters.
Oh, it's in the theaters.
Selected theaters.
All right,
Some of them are actually
Mr.
gonna shut
Boole,
down.
Mr. Boole, help me out here. Okay, and then lastly, look at the camera and tell the people where to find you.
Oh shit, everywhere. You know what I mean? Just
Nigga, you're social, man.
in the mailbox, you know. Be messy. Nah, social. It's Xave Too Funny. Xave Too Funny. FUNNY. Whoever doesn't know how the motherfucker spell funny. And that's at
Xave Xave number 2.
Number 2 funny. That's on Instagram, and then Xave Francisco on Facebook, and then on YouTube, Xave X Beast Fitness. Whoever wants to join this fitness journey of mine and want to get fit and laugh.
Guys, it's been great. We got cut short. We're going to do a part 2 to this. To my brothers, first of all, it was a pleasure having you. We're going to have you again.
Thank you again, bro.
Hopefully Rem's around for
real.
hopefully Rem's around for the next one so he can validate the stories. I'm going to join in kind of how you groomed me to not give a fuck in the comedic world.
Part 2 is going to be crazy.
As always, my brothers, I love you. I love you. I love my people. I love what we're doing. Manifest hard. That's the only lesson I got for you people. You got something for them?
That's it.
So as always, peace and love. We out.
Blow, blow, blow.
Yo no sé qué viene mañana. Yo siempre vivo el momento. A los aires los dejamos. La envidia mata a fuego lento. Hablo con Dios, siempre le pido que me enseñe mis enemigos. Yo tengo el corazón herido.